Viewers, I just picked up this off the side of the road. The Evakool 12 volt fridge, freezer, storage cabinet. Fridge does not work, okay. Had about 10 psi of pressure in it. I plugged it in, it runs, it makes like there's water in the evaporator bubbling around in there. So what's going on there? It must be upside down. It's like there's oil trying to come out of here. Held the pressure a bit under a vacuum. Now I'm going to put some refrigerant in there. See what the problem, where I can find the leak. So I'll re-gas it and see how we go. It's obviously been done before, so I'm guessing there's an internal leak in this thing somewhere. I'll find out where it is. So I'll get some gas in it for now. See if I can locate where the leak is. Okay. Like that. Bit of a purge. I'll go do it the other way. So we'll, left's closed. We'll close this up. If this, well, before fridge still wouldn't turn it down because a 12 volt system is actually handy to put in another fridge. So I've got a good 12 volt compressor here. We'll loosen that to get some purge going. And the oil in this compressor can be changed if it gets moisture in the system. If it hasn't got moisture in the system already. So the oil in the compressor can be changed easily enough when I put this compressor in another system, which is what I'll end up, my plan is of this anyway. If it does happen to be completely compromised for the leaks, I'll use the compressor to this for another conversion, convert another fridge or freezer to 12 volts. We'll start it up. It doesn't like ripple. We've got to use a battery on this thing because ripple doesn't like, the compressor won't stay running. Starting to get some heat rejection there. Don't know how much I put in yet, so it's a little bit at a time. Close that. Yeah, get some heat rejection there. Yep. Put a bit more in. Back onto a vacuum. Keep adding some in there. Yeah, starting to activate the heat. That just sounds like it's full of water. That doesn't sound good, does it? Doesn't sound good at all. Sounds full of water. Yep, it sounds full of water. Yeah, that's not a good sign. As I said, the compressor oil can be changed, so I say there must be a compromise in the system, I think. Yeah, I say the system's compromised. Look how it goes in the vacuum. They shouldn't be that quick. I reckon we've got a compromised system here. Injecting good heat. Yeah, look at this. Now we're going to a vacuum already. That's not good. And I say this thing's compromised. Yeah, well, someone's paid $1,300 for this fridge and got a piece of crap. That's Chinese scammers for you. If you want a good fridge, build one yourself. I mean, you can buy the 12 volt compressor kit for about $500, and then you can just get a fridge and put it in a convert it to your 40 volt fridge ever. It's cheaper and more reliable. Yeah, it's just not holding pressure. It's done for. It's done for. Yeah, this fridge really is a cupboard. Oh well, I'll take the compressor and everything out of it. That'll be a donor compressor for something I can convert. never cool. That doesn't sound good. Oh, it's starting to get a bit cold up here. Not much though. I'd say she's buggered. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Good score, but the compressor is a main thing why I expected it to be like this would be wrong with it, so the compressor itself is a bonus, worth a lot more to me, so I maybe grab it only because of the compressor. Because yeah, 12 volt compressors are hard to come by for a good price, so it'll come handy to convert a 240 volt fridge over. Anyway, thanks for watching. Never cool. G'day viewers, I've successfully converted this device and transferred the sticker and the branding over. Now it's an Evakool again in a new home. Did it all properly, bolted it straight on, did the pipes. Rejecting it real well. I've put an extra coating on this circuit board to protect it from moisture. I'm going to rewire this somewhere into a little box behind here, so I've got the lights. That button's just for the LED light. I'm going to configure this a bit, and just so I can use this bit here, because this will give me an error state and tell me if there's an error with it. So I'm going to keep that for this purpose. Make a little thing to go behind here. I've also got these two holes I'm going to try and line up. No, they use these salvaged 50 amp Anderson connectors. So these will be bolted down here. We go to a fuse, inline fuse, then to here. And I can piss this off, and there's terminal block could be mounted in there somewhere with U connectors on this wire here. U lugs. Or fork lugs, I think they're also called. And then we go in there, and have the other end of this. I'm going to terminate into a good lead and have another one. I've got another one of these APC salvaged UPS Andersons. I'm going to put a cigarette lighter lead on the other end of this. So, but it all worked out. Worked out really well. I've used R152A, about 40 grams of R152A. Wasn't going to use hydrocarbon. R152A is plenty good enough. I didn't have any hydrocarbon anyway, or R600A. I've used it all up in other fridges. So it's a Chanfos compressor, or Danfoss knockoff compressor. It's a high displacement one, so it's if I took the original pissy little defrost tray off, put the original one on here for this compressor. Look at that, perfect. Works quite well. It's cycled off and it works very well. I'm happy with that. Anyway, thanks for watching.